Good afternoon. That's somewhere around 3:30, I think. On Thursday, look at that. It's 3:45. Oh, hang on. We don't need no copyright. So, how is everybody doing today? Listen, it is 9 degrees Celsius today. It is chilly. But it is sunny and beautiful. So, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Yesterday it was chilly and friggin' foggy and raining. So, I'll take the sun. It's fine. My goodness. I was going to cut my lawn when I got home from work yesterday. And then I thought, no, it's chilly. By the time I got home, I was so cold. We did our last house yesterday, and we were maybe half an hour in there. And in that half an hour, the temperature had dropped exponentially. It was crazy. It was nice and warm and, lovely out and then we came out, well, I wouldn't say warm, but it was comfortable out. And then we came out of the house a half an hour later, and oh my God, the wind picked up, and it was kind of spitting out a little bit. Oh my God, it was so cold. It was so cold. Oh. Yeah, there was no way under God's green earth I was mowing my lawn yesterday. No, sir. I got home, I cleaned up a little bit, I put my comfies on, and I fucking got into bed and put a show on, put a movie on. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Passed out for a little bit. It was wonderful. What I should have done was editing. But honestly, I was beat yesterday, and I'm gonna have to force myself to do some editing tonight. Although I am still absolutely beat. But there's a very good chance, and I'm giving fair warning now, there's a very good chance that a reaction will not be up tomorrow, okay? I have like a handful of movies filmed, and half of them are copyright, or not copyright, but there's like a global block on them. And the other one that I did the other day, I just haven't gotten around to editing, quite frankly. I started, and I hated the movie. I didn't want to watch it again to edit it, so I need to decide if I'm going to just film another reaction video tonight and edit it tonight, which is something I might do. We'll see. My brother was in Emerge all day yesterday, like I think he said from 4 until whenever the hell he texted me and said he was done. And he's staying at somebody else's house right now. I said, okay, well, are you there for the night? I need to know what's going on. 1, are you okay? And 2, I need to know what's going on, right? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Makes me so happy. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on with him, but I'm hoping. I've ordered pizza. Baby was done work at 5. I'm hoping I can get a nice vlog filmed and up in between that time, and then have pizza and do a reaction video tonight, and just hope he doesn't come home. My brother comes home and interrupts. Debit, please. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Yeah, and just kind of hope that my brother doesn't come home in the middle or something. Listen, the guy hasn't let me know what's going on. I don't know if he's, I don't know why he was at Emerge. I don't know anything. So, I can't feel bad for him. I don't know what's going on. So, having said that, I need to be able to do my stuff, right? Part of the reason that I don't have any reaction videos up is I just haven't been able to film. Right? There's always people around. So, I don't have a separate room that I can go in, shut the door, and film, right? So, I'm literally in the middle of my house, in my dining room, so. We'll see. Like, I'm fading, though. I'm gonna try, but we're fading. I'm so tired. I'm just gonna drive around a little bit. We'll chit chat and vlog a little. I was gonna run my Roomba today too. But I think I'm gonna wait and either do it tomorrow or Saturday. I am really hoping it's probably not going to work out. I think this weekend is my weekend. Well, my brother's weekend to have my nephew, which means I'm going to have my nephew at my house all weekend. See, I don't know. I miss filming. It's just such a good way to stay busy, Like, I watch mainly movies, like, all the friggin' time. So it's like, well, if I'm going to watch a movie, I might as well do a reaction video, right? Cool beans. So there you go. And then, I might get a couple of reaction videos done in a couple of days and then spend the next couple of days editing those, right? Like, and depending on how, the copyright and stuff thing goes, then, I've got two reactions up in, maybe 3 days time. It's a nice little system when it works. I don't know. But it's good if you can film, several things. And then if you can stay at least a couple of weeks ahead, you're good. And if you have things on the back burner that you can throw up, like, if shit hits the fan, then that's great. And that's what I had for the longest time. Well, since I started doing reactions, right? But then, life happened and things are just so crazy right now. It's hard to have the time to sit down and film where I don't have other people in the room with me, Like, I know he went and he got this job and everything, and he's not going to make any money. It's way the frig out of town. He's going to be able to pay for his gas, and that's about it. Like, fuck. But he better be on a list for low-income housing or student housing or whatever, however the frig that works, because he cannot stay with me for another year of school. He just can't. I'm done. I want my house back, and I'm sure he would like some privacy, like, I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Pretty sure it's mutual. All the shopping centers have their flower garden centers open now. I was over at the Metro the other day when the stupid store had their power outage and I had to go to the Metro. They had flowers And if maybe if I think of it while I'm out, when I pick up Boo Boo, I'll get a quick video of them and add it. But we'll see. I don't promise. But they were beautiful. They were like a periwinkle color, that sort of bluey purple. And it's a great big flower, and it's like a ball, right? Like it's a big round thing. But it's made up of a bunch of tiny little flowers, if that makes sense. It's so pretty. So pretty. And there was 3 of them in this pot with I don't know, it looked like sporadic bits of ferns and then some other weird leafy thing, but it was all these weird colors and this pattern, and so cool and so different. But they were $60 a basket. I was like, look, I like them and I really want 4 of them. I'm not paying that kind of money. No, sir. I'm going to wait until after the May 2-4 weekend, and I'm going to go to the Lowe's, or I guess it's a Rona now, and get my flowers for the backyard and for the porches. Because I can usually, well, did I go there last year? I think I did. I can go there and get what is it usually? I think it's 2 hanging baskets, 2 pots, so it's 4. So say altogether 6 baskets of flowers for maybe, it was just under $200. So yeah, I'm not paying $60 a basket. As tempted as I was to grab at least 2 of them, let me tell you, okay? They were really pretty. I just couldn't justify spending that kind of money on flowers. You know? But I wanted to. I really, really wanted to. I like to have the color, and I like to sit in my backyard and chill. I used to film my vlogs in my backyard all the time in the summer. I kind of stopped doing that. Well, I guess once I got neighbors that moved in beside me, because when that duplex was vacant, there was never anybody out in the backyard. I had no problem filming, but then a young family moved in, and they were always back there with their kids. And one, I didn't want, because I cursed and whatever, and not my kids, so, I'm not going to purposely curse around somebody else's kid. But also they would make a shit ton of noise, right? I mean, kids out there playing, right? As they should, they should be out there playing and making with the hoopla. So I just got out of the habit of filming in my backyard. But now there's a grown woman that lives there, and I think she's by herself. I'm not sure. But she's got this rather large dog. That's usually in the backyard in the summertime now. They moved in last summer. But I don't remember, the dog doesn't really make a lot of noise. I mean, he barks when I come home, and, he barks when you leave. But other than that, I mean, he doesn't, sit there yapping away. So, he's a good dog. I might get back into filming in my backyard this summer. Probably be about the only way I get outside, because I've gotten really bad for just staying in the house. It's not good. I need to get outside more. But anywho, I'm home now, so I'm gonna have some coffee and probably have a wee snack. I had to pick up pizza after I pick up Boo Boo, so probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock ish. Yeah, and decide what I'm gonna do. I'm having a bit of a conundrum. I don't know. The other thing is I've been having trouble filming off of the sites that I usually ping pong back and forth between filming off of. I don't know why, and I've got one that won't let me do anything at all. I don't know why. I mean, there's nothing, that pops up and says there's anything wrong with the site or whatever. Like I have no idea. I have no idea. And I don't know, I can't film off of like Prime, even though I pay for Prime, but you can't. I don't know. At least I haven't been able to. I've tried. Same thing with Shudder. I don't think you can off of Tubi. I mean, I have Tubi, I have Pluto, but I haven't tried streaming off or screen recording off of those. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll try and see what happens. I don't know. Tubi actually has some really good movies on there. I was surprised. The last time I tried Tubi, like way back when, there really wasn't much of a selection. But since I got this new television, it has Tubi app on there. So I clicked it, I updated it, and yeah, they've got some pretty decent movies on there. A lot of them are older. But they're good movies. And then even some black and white movies, like they've got a lot of like old Vincent Price movies that they have colorized, which I think is kind of cool. And not. I mean, black and white has its own sort of feel to it, right? Kind of can wreck the movie turning it into color. It just loses some ambiance. But I thought that was kind of interesting anyhow. But anyways, I'm going to boot. So, anybody watching, thank you. I appreciate you. Please be patient with me on the reaction video front. I am still doing them. I'm just not sure when I can start filming again. But the next chance that I get to film, I will record until I cannot record no more. And then, yeah, we'll get there. Hang in there with me, okay? Be patient. Nobody is more frustrated about it than I am, okay? Trust and believe. So, anyways, take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.